about you straight about.
Superb.
You got to make me a better beat than that, but that beat go too hard to just change. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want to give that beat up because I don't want nobody to be like, oh, I got that. Oh, that was my beat. I want to start rapping on it.
We still got the beat.
No, that's ownership. We own that beat.
Exactly.
Yeah, you ain't fucked up.
So we don't have to worry about anything.
What's going on, guys? It's the Real Shit Talkers. It's your boy, the motherfucking dragon. And across from me,
As always, is Gentleman Jack. You know, keep it nice, chill today. Hello? Okay, cool. I'm a dumbass.
hear echo outside the thing. Oh, this shit is.
Yeah,
I need something to drink. Jesus Christ, that shit hit my tongue. It's too early for that, huh?
Wait 5 minutes, you'll be set.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go in 5 minutes.
So how's the week so far? Positive, negative,
Negative.
stagnant?
Stagnant. This week is crazy, man. It's just one of those weeks. I'm gonna get through it. It's just a tough week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This week, I'm proud of my younger brother. Got suspended from school.
Oh shit.
Yeah, there's only one reason you'd be proud for him to be suspended.
Why?
Motherfucker got into a fight.
You got into a fight
But that's because he was defending my sister and like 8 other little girls.
That's all good then.
Yeah, because this kid apparently grabbed these girls' asses and whatnot. And
how old is this kid?
He's like 7th, 8th grade. This kid. My sister's in 9th.
Let me tell you something.
I'll tell you right now.
I can't do it, man.
But let me tell you how it is. My younger brother, he was like, he gave the kid a chance.
No chance.
No, right away. He's like, did this happen? The kid said no.
Oh,
right?
So he lied to him.
Left, went to the hallway. Then what happens is his friend, the kid's friend, like the friends of both mutual friends, told him like, no, this is what happened.
Right.
This is exactly what happened. He grabbed it. He ran.
Ooh,
then my younger brother went storming down the hall. I hear this is what he's doing. And this is like 7 different stories. I thought he was lying to me. Right.
I like the story.
So he's going, and apparently there's a kid in front of him. And you've met my younger brother. He's taller than me, fucking built, like big as hell.
That's like a little Hulk running through.
So what he does is this kid's standing in front of him, and he's like, "Move, one-handed, just toss." Toss the kid. I was like, wait a minute. He's like, and then he tells me like, he's like, "Yo, so now we're fucking lying now."
I would just
and
slap him.
just at that point, as soon as he said that, all I hear from everyone else, he just started swinging on him. Kid was leaking.
Damn.
I'm like, he gave him a chance.
He gave him a chance.
He's like, yo, tell me, does this happen? If it is yes, that gives you time to square up.
Your little brother was like, yo, listen here, man. You got me over here looking crazy. I got to slap the shit out of you.
It took 3 teachers to take him off him. I'm like,
just for an ass grab. How many asses did you grab?
It's like 8, 9 different girls he did it to.
Oh, that's
all
okay.
in the circle that my younger brother runs in.
What you're doing is stopping a future pedophile.
That's what I'm doing. Like, that's what he's doing.
I got you.
So I told my little brother he's kind of fucked up because his hand is broken. He fractured his finger or his hand.
It happens in bare knuckle. It happens a lot. You'd be surprised.
Because what I told him is like the way you probably swung, you didn't hit him knuckle on. You probably hit this point, causing that bone to fall back.
Yeah, because you're swinging wild, especially in bare knuckle.
Yeah, motherfucker. But I heard he was leaking. I wanted to see the video.
You are a bad brother, man.
What do you mean?
You can't condone these actions.
Oh no, I told him I don't approve.
I don't approve
the ass beating, but the justification behind it, I'm proud of you.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, I'm happy for him too.
Yeah,
definitely.
And I always make fun of him because he's soft, like he's way too kind.
Yeah,
but beat his ass. I'm like, all right. Now I know, like if he wants to throw down, like okay, I might have a problem. He's big, so
I might have to catch that ankle.
I'll tell you,
snap.
He's also a wrestler though.
I'm still
motherfucker will sprawl on my ass.
Nah.
There's 200 plus pounds dropping on my head.
Ishigami, dogs. Ishigami, dogs. I'll spin around that foot. I mean, put that shit in a heel hook, yo. Finish it off.
His calves are as big as my thighs. Good luck with that.
It's going down. It's going down. I don't even want the ankle.
I'm going to go use full force.
But what else been going on with you?
That, my son's barbecue steak coming by?
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah.
I heard. I like how you don't
First off,
invite me to nothing, but I gotta hear from the wife.
I didn't even know we were gonna have.
I didn't even know either. I woke up to this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I did.
Oh, okay.
She's like, can you clean the coolers before you go to the gym? I'm like, I just plan on going to the gym. What's the coolers for? She's like, his barbecues today? I'm like,
and you pretend that you remembered, but she never told you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She told me.
No, my wife was like, what she say to me? She said, have you, in the 7 years, have you ever planned a birthday? She's like, this is the, I was like, why are we doing this? I was like, he didn't tell me he wanted me to come. So I'm assuming that maybe this is like maybe a family thing. She was like, of course he didn't tell you, because men don't invite each other to stuff. I was like, oh, I invite people to
That's
stuff.
just a day of.
You know, right? I'd be like, yo, hey, check this out. Today, in the next 30 minutes, I'm going to be having something. If you could bring this up over.
Right?
You know? If you can't, I understand. It's the only thing. Sometimes the party is just me, and I'd be happy.
I already told my wife I'm doing the podcast, so you still arrange everything. So she took care of it. You see?
Well, listen.
She knows.
I was trying to come. I'm be honest with you. I was going to come in late. I was going to come in like
you do you.
right before the barbecue was over. Like, oh, we missed things. Damn. Hey, here you go.
Oh, the cake's here. Let me get a slice.
Oh,
Just leave.
Slice. What is this? This filling? I don't like filling. They call it a day.
I think it's ice cream cake too.
Oh man, my daughter's gonna love that shit. Jesus.
So I got that. Yeah.
So you got the barbecue. Okay, I guess we'll stop by.
You don't have to.
I mean, I kind of do. Right?
You do.
I kind of do. Yeah.
This is a test.
Yeah.
Don't fail it.
Well, listen. You know, people always invite me to stuff, and I really wish I could make a lot. A lot of times I'm just really busy. I can't do it. I can't take time out of my schedule to do extra shit that I can't. But when people invite me to stuff, and then I don't make it. I finally got so comfortable not making it. I don't even like offer an excuse anymore. I just don't make it. They'd be like, "Hey Matt, what happened?" I'm like, "Yeah, I ain't make it." You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit over. Pretty much. I don't even care. I got to that point too. Yeah, I get to that point. I don't know how other I don't know, everybody else gotta hit me up. They be like, "Oh, my cat got ran over by a dishwasher." I'm like, "All right, man, listen, it's okay."
I know. I got to the point where even if something's going down to my house, if I can't make it, I'm like, okay.
Right.
If it's downstairs or upstairs, I'm like, I'm sleeping at that time.
I've had that. Yo, there's been times my lady probably would get like a little get together or something like that, and I just straight up go in my room. I go right upstairs. I be like, "Yo, nobody come up these steps."
They tell me like, "Yo," they're like, "Yo, we're doing this here at your house." I'm like, "All right, cool. I'll be busy."
It could be a full blown orgy going on downstairs, and I wouldn't know nothing about it because I'd be asleep.
Right?
You feel me? And I don't. And you know what? And then the next day when they be like, "Oh," and then when they try to tell me, I don't care. I'll be like, whatever, yo, I got 8 hours.
My thing is like when they start telling me about like things that are happening with like say family or friends, whatever. They start telling me the thing. I'm like, "Yo, was I there?" And they're like, "No, you weren't there." I'm like, "Cool. There's a reason why I don't want to be there."
I wasn't there.
They tell me a story. I was there so I could join it.
Orgy. I'm like, yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy.
And I'm like, yeah, you missed out.
I was like, you missed
I'll sleep.
I was gone. I was gone. I hope nobody touched my stuff. That's all. I think usually people that come to my house knows not to touch my stuff.
Yeah, but there's always that one person.
I hate that guy, yo. There's always that one guy that touches things and pulling books off the. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing?
That book's not for reading. It's for decoration.
You read that? Yes. Now it's there just to show people I have read it. Put it back. Don't touch my. Now it's out of order, you motherfucker, yo.
Right?
Drives me nuts.
You know what I hate the most? All right, I have like 7 little things lined up, right? All in order. My OCD is right there. They take it, they move it, put it down. I'm like, put it where you found it.
Oh man,
like put it where you found it.
You know, it was an adjustment when I was with my wife. When my wife and me started living together, because even though I was never messy, but I knew where everything was. Yeah. Like I have my stuff here, and then she will put it in places. I guess that looks better.
Okay.
It drove me crazy for like 2 years, yo. I couldn't even accept this anymore. Like, it drove me nuts for 2 years. I remember us having legit arguments like arguments would start just because of that.
I can see it.
Yeah, I don't like people touching my shit. With that being said, everybody, if you see me, don't touch my shit. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. That's the podcast there, guys.
That's it.
That's the podcast. I'm out.
That's it.
Now, what we was going to talk about the other day before we had like Malcolm and Debbie.
Oh, but that's Malcolm wanted to be part of that too. The time space.
That's too bad for Malcolm. You know what I'm saying? So, what were we talking about?
Time and space.
Time and space. Why are we talking about time and space?
Because Malcolm was going to be here.
Oh yeah, yeah. But does he really know?
Does he?
No. Yeah. We're all bro scientists right now.
Yeah. Well, I think he knows because of watching The Flash.
What, the multiverse theory?
Yeah.
Thing?
I know. Why are we making fun of him? I feel bad for him.
Nah, don't make fun of Malcolm.
Not make fun of him.
I'm not making fun of him.
Go ahead. Keep going. You see where it goes.
No. I was thinking about the multiverse thing.
Okay.
You know, I was really effing stoned the other day because I was trying to forget life for a second.
Mm-hmm.
After my kids was asleep, of course. They was in bed. That's all. Everybody tucked away. I'm up in the middle of the night. And I was like, you know what? I light one real quick, right? And I started thinking about this subject of time and space and what time is and what space is. And I'm like, okay, I feel like we covered this. I covered this in my brain so many times. And then I started thinking about like the God theories and all that stuff. And this is what happens to me at 10 o'clock at night by myself in the back room in my little office. I'm like, I started thinking about that. And then and I was like, what if you were somebody who was divine, right? It was a divine thing. And you had to destroy your creation. How would that really make you feel?
All right. The way you phrased the sentence, the pause breaks where you had, all came to my mind for a porn star, Ava Devine. I was
Devine?
like you have to destroy. I'm like her ass. Like,
Ava Devine. I seen her porn. She did this one video where they followed her or some shit like that, and she was talking about how she could push her asshole out.
Oh, I seen that.
And I was like, you know what? I no longer like Ava Devine.
It looks like a tomato popping.
It's like that has got to be the most nastiest muscle that you can control. Your asshole. To push it out, yo. Like, who wants to see that? Like, somebody really that. I don't know, man. I think if there's any guy with a fetish that want to see a woman asshole poking out of her butt, I think he's a serial killer. Pretty much.
But that's what's so interesting about, I guess, the time we live in. Like, there's so many weird fetishes. Like everything had to line up perfectly to the point where we are now.
Okay.
Right. Nothing could have been changed. So in our multiverse, in the timeline theory that we're looking into, even if someone was 100% divine, right, as you're mentioning, like everything had to line up perfectly. So say you took you off an escalator, you took a left foot rather than a right foot one day, like it would not be to where we are now.
Right.
Like if one thing switched, that's the crazy part about it.
But I always try to think like, to get into the mind of someone who's into like certain fetish, right?
It all starts when they're kids. It's
right?
like it's one weird thing, like the one fetish that we talked about before. There's this dude who like in love with balloons. He finds them sexually attractive.
I mean, there's something good about a balloon rubbing against. No, I'm just joking.
I guess, but when you go to the like, it's supposed to be a 12-inch balloon, but you fill it up to 11 inches, so it's stronger, has more give. Like this is how specific this guy got. I'm like, what are we doing? And remember, we looked up a video a while back about some chick who's in full body latex rubbing on a big ass whale balloon. Like we looked that up a really long time ago.
How does that happen though? Like, but how does like what happened in your childhood that would make you be like, you know what, I want to be in latex?
It starts off with a pillow.
You think
This is why. This is because I know
my
people.
daughter don't sleep with pillows. Okay,
You know exactly what I'm
I
talking
make her
about.
sleep on bare mattress,
Just straw.
just raw. You know what I'm saying? I might give her a little cloth to put over her so she can sleep.
But like the way, people
when it's
I know with
cold.
like some fetishes, they started off rubbing on a pillow, then
But how does it become latex?
went to a balloon.
What,
They gave a little bit more
They was
give.
rubbing on a glove one day. They was
Yeah,
like,
bro.
Oh man.
They got what?
What if it's the
Dexter's
doctor?
mom. Nope. Dexter's mom. From Dexter's Laboratory.
Yeah,
Remember the yellow
around,
gloves?
She's always walking around with dishwashing gloves.
Yeah.
Why
That's
she
where it
scared?
started
You
from.
think she has OCD?
She was always cleaning.
Yeah, she has OCD.
Always
then.
had an apron on.
Wow. We just solved Dexter's mom's problem.
She had that ass, bro.
She really did. I ain't mad at Dexter's dad.
The original Pog.
I ain't really mad at Dexter's dad at all, yo. She had a
Right?
fatty. She had a fatty.
I think
before
she was
cool.
cheating on him.
Her and the chick from Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, I don't even know her name. The secretary.
Secretary.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the one you can't see her face.
I thought they showed her face one episode.
One time. It was quick.
It was like a glimpse, but they never showed it again.
Yeah, they never showed
And I think that episode's gone from existence because I tried to look it up again. Recent, I think it was like 2 weeks ago. I don't know why.
It can't be gone. The internet exists. You can find it somewhere.
That was 90s internet.
It don't matter.
Good luck with that.
Someone has it.
Maybe.
Someone has it.
Someone's jerking off to it right now. You see?
Christ.
Which kind of confuses me. That's one fetish. That's one fetish I don't understand.
What?
Right, fine. You're looking. No, not cartoon.
Oh.
I went down that rabbit hole before. It's not that bad. I'll admit it right now. I went down that rabbit hole.
You went down there. Which one? Hentai?
No, hentai. There's two forms of hentai people talk about. There's the one with tentacle porn, right? Because it's a censorship. They can't show dick, so they show tentacles. Or regular hentai is in like dojutsukin. I think.
I don't
think
care. Whatever. You can put them all in the goddamn box together.
Right.
Did you have an issue with hentai?
You used to call it an issue. I called it a solution. I had a hard on. I had to get rid of it. That was a solution. All right. Tell you right now, bro. You seen My Hero Academia, right?
Yeah, I see My Hero
Tell me not when you saw Bokugo's mom. You did not go online and look for it.
No, I didn't.
How dare you?
I promise you I didn't.
I'll send you a link right now.
You I did not.
I'll send you a link right now.
You know why?
Because
I can differentiate between a cartoon and a person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what about that sex doll? It's basically like cartoon figures.
It's not cartoon figures.
Yes, it is.
It's gonna be realistic.
No, you're not gonna get a realistic figure.
I want it.
You're gonna get.
It's different.
It's not different.
I don't want a cartoon face.
But I'm not gonna spend thousands of dollars for it.
Well, I'm not gonna spend $1,000 for a cartoon. What are you saying? It's not a cartoon.
Yeah,
you're talking about something that could be there and be touched.
Correct.
Versus something you could see on TV. All right.
Yeah, online.
Yeah.
You watch
online.
porn?
Whatever.
You watch porn?
But now you took it a step down. You're talking about cartoons.
No, but it's a fantasy world which you can have it as be the way you want it to be.
So you want to bust a nut and then fucking fireworks and confetti come shooting out your dick. That's what it sounds like.
I don't know if I've read something like that. I feel like I did see something similar to it because of censorship purposes. But yeah. It looked like the confetti just wraps on the
just confetti on your body. We went from talking about divine shit into like him jerking off the cartoons.
No, but like you were asking, like it happens. Like I'm not gonna say no.
To whom?
A bunch
How many
of
people do that?
I can show you right
Is there a
right
lot
now.
of people who do like masturbate to like hentai?
There's one because there's hentai videos, but they also have it like a manga. So there's actual legitimate stories in them, right?
Oh, I seen those.
Yeah,
I mean,
so-
I know the story ones. I mean, I used to watch, but I didn't think people was actually jacking off to it.
They jerk off. Like
I thought it was just cool to
legitimately-
watch. Of course, you want to see a woman's body, but
Yeah.
no,
But I mean, like there's real sex scenes, like legitimate sex scenes. Then it has a storyline behind it with more sex scenes.
Yeah.
So it was like that, and I'm like, it's pretty
That's
interesting. It's like watching porn with the storyline.
Not really.
Yeah, it is.
Not really.
Oh, like
Not
you're
really. like if you watch like Bible Black, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit in there that's not, you can't be transferred to regular porn because,
That's what they said about Star Wars, and then Star Wars came out.
I mean, Star Wars and that shit even looks like shit. It's not even like real Star Wars. No.
It's not supposed to. All right, what about the alien one for Avatar?
That one was good. They
You
did
see?
they did a good job on that one.
You see?
They did a good job. But those are people. Those are people though. They're not cartoon characters.
But Now, if
don't
that was
know.
CGI, it would be so much
Not
better.
one time did I look at Blossom and be like, you know what?
No, Blossom, no. But Jesse, not what is it? Yeah,
Jesse. Jesse.
Yeah, Jesse James, Team Rocket. Yeah, you thought about that red hair just pulling back.
No,
Don't
I did
lie.
not. I did not think about
Misty or her
smashing
sisters.
Jesse. I just thought, like, okay, as a good-looking character, it's a good-looking
Ash's
character.
mom.
You know what I'm saying? You do want a good-looking
You know Dr. Oak
cartoon
Dr. Oak was
anime.
smashing Ash's mom.
Oh, yeah. Dr. Oak was fucking Ash's mom, but too bad Ash was off having an adventure at 12? What was he? 12?
Yeah.
He was 12 years old, and he went off to the world.
Well, it was just
Where
a region.
is CPA for that, huh? She just let her kid go. She's just like, bye, Ash. Go you and your Pokemon. Go out into the world. Hopefully, I can see you on TV, or you might die. One of the two.
Right?
Like, he could die.
I feel like it all happened in like 2 neighborhoods.
12-year-old could die.
I feel like, well, actually, it's a legitimate region in Japan where it was based at. They somebody put the map together. Like, it's a legitimate spot in Japan. I think it's maybe like a 10-mile radius where it was. Gary had a car. That's right.
He's right. Gary had a car.
With bitches in it.
With bitches.
What
Well,
the
yeah.
hell?
He had a bitch. He was like 8.
Yeah.
Oh, Gary was smashing since he was 8. And he was driving while Ash dumbass was on foot.
Yeah. he destroyed a bike.
He destroyed a bike. Yeah. Terrible.
Why wasn't there never any cabs in Pokemon?
They were cabs.
I've never seen a cab.
But it came like later on in like when you get to like the city areas.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't go out to that country shit.
Where's that Uber? They don't have Uber?
Nah, they had no Uber then.
God damn.
No, they didn't believe in Uber, even though their technology is way better than ours.
You know what's another thing too? In the Pokemon game, you had to get money, right? Never seen Ash spend a dime.
I always want.
He never had to replenish his Pokeballs.
Yo, I want to know how they did all that science. Like, they had the ability to transfer things, molecules from one area of the world to another area of the world, and there's a living being inside of it, right? Yeah. so you telling me motherfuckers living in trees and shit?
That'd be like quantum mechanics. That'd be
yes. They're on some Tony Stark level. Everybody on some Tony Stark's level shit, right? But everybody's living in the boonies.
Word.
Where they getting all this technology and this energy from?
They didn't even have city bikes.
They did. Pokemon got so much flaws in it, son.
If Pokemon had city bikes, that'd be awesome.
And all this came from the conversation that he likes to jerk off to cartoons.
It happens
Because of Jesse.
I've done it. Bulma. Yeah, bro.
Do we need to call somebody for you, yo?
It's not a problem. It's a solution. I told you that. I don't get it. What's so wrong about it?
I heard there was a condition that when people do that, it becomes harder for them to have intimacy with a regular person.
Where'd you hear that from? Because
no, I really did.
I know I read it too,
Yeah.
but I'm like, where's that problem for me? Like,
oh well, no. I mean, I guess. Unless you're still doing it.
I do both. Got no problem. There's times.
I need more alcohol.
There's times when it just pops up. You're like, oh, guess what I got to do?
I never watch hentai.
Never?
Not anymore.
Oh, you're messing up.
It was like fun back in the day to watch it.
You're messing up.
But I never wanted that to that damn thing. Well, I wasn't into that until like later on in life.
Single
Anyway,
feelings.
but nah, I'm good. I'm good.
You like the heroin ones?
I'm good. So it's okay, man. I got Pornhub too.
But see, now I have friends of mine who I talk to, but like they're specific with the artists. Like I can't do that.
Specific with the art.
Yeah, they're specific with the art. Like they want this type of art, so they'll go to that type of. They'll go to that artist. They'll go to like the site that they sent me, and like you can. Like I've never adjusted the filters on any of these sites.
To stop hanging out with those friends, okay?
Why?
They're not good for you.
Good material.
Okay, they're not good. For, material. Apparently not, because you're jerking off the cartoons.
Good material to jerk off to. Telling you. And you don't ever have to worry about an asshole popping out.
Mate, that is a problem in porn, yo. In porn, yo, they always got the guy's asshole out of nowhere. And
yeah, you don't have to worry about that because they make the guy transparent.
It's like almost trying to make. It's like, what's they call it? What do they call it? I heard this gay guy say it. sissy hypnotized. Sorry if I said the word sissy and somebody got offended. But sissy hypnotized or whatever, they got some whatever, they play videos and then right before the dude's about to bust, that all of a sudden his asshole's right in the camera shot. And you're like,
that also kills your boner.
It's just done. I'm done. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Even though we was at the end, we was at the end together. Like, you know what I'm saying? We all made this journey together. You know what I'm saying? It was probably 10 minutes too long, but whatever. We made this journey, and then right at the money scene, they show his asshole, and now I'm done, but he's still coming. It's like everybody over there got a good time, but I'm the person. Yeah. Like, man, fuck this shit. I'd be like, man, you know what? Now I gotta go wash my hands because, you know, I got lotions and shit on me. This shit's crazy.
The hentai, you don't have to worry about that.
You ain't gotta worry about that hentai. I'm starting to come around a little bit.
You see,
I'm starting to come around a little bit. A little bit there.
And you know those fantasies where you're a student and then you got that banging ass teacher?
Nah. They always Japanese though.
No, I can find you Western ones.
There's Western hentais?
Yeah.
What's going on this planet, yo?
Good time to live.
It is definitely a good time to be living, yo. We could all be in some other shit.
Right?
We could all be on some other shit. Yeah.
But once again, if you took a wrong step early in your life, maybe that wouldn't have existed. Maybe you bumped into the guy who started it all.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. I definitely I had one of those situations where the woman that I lost my virginity to, I met her again, and it was awkward. And I wanted her to feel awkward though, because, you know, whatever.
Wait, why was it awkward?
There was a big age difference. That's a big age difference. So, but it wasn't like. I was always proud of it. It was my best friend. She was like, no, Matt, that's an issue. And I was just like, but I was always cool with it. But then one day when you become an adult, I look at my kids and I go, oh no, I have to murder a bitch, right? Like I'll have to murder a bitch if that happened to one of them. So when we met again, I just gave her a hug because, you know, no one knew nothing, and I was just like, I just wanted her to know, like, yo, hey. I still remember. Like, it's not but I think that one spiraled me into like the crazy sexual stuff. Why is my book bag on the camera? The crazy sexual stuff that was all.
So it was a good thing.
Yeah and no, because a lot of times there wasn't a big control. I didn't have a lot of control.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have a lot of control. It was like, and then, God damn, what's up with your neck, yo?
I don't know.
Shit happens, but like with that girl, like, it wasn't a lot of control after that, but it did start some big thing with me and females, like, you know, something, I don't know what it is, but I was into a lot of shit, you know, the type of shit. I was into a lot of shit. Some women liked it, some women wasn't,
but it helped you become an interesting guy, I
guess.
I don't think you'd be as interesting if it didn't happen.
It sucked at the time though. It was cool. I like doing them. I like doing this stuff. But every time I went back and reflected on it was just like, ugh, whatever.
Who does that?
Me.
Don't reflect.
Anyway,
don't do it. You're not a mirror.
I gotta reflect. Well, you know, when you want to get this version of Matthew, if I didn't do a lot of reflection.
True.
And LSD. That's fucked up. I'm just joking, but yeah, no, but definitely. Yeah, this is the version of Matthew. It's better.
Word.
Because the things that I was going through this month. It would have been a whole different conversation.
It's
like what situation? What are you talking about?
It's like a conversation we had last month where everything was just all great. Like literally last month was great.
Yeah. And then I said, I was like, dude, it's been too. Then I called you. I was like, it's been too good. I was like, it's been too good. I was like, I'm gonna hit a crash. I was like, it's gonna crash. It's gonna happen. And I was like, I just gotta
have your airbag.
And like now I'm an alcoholic. My AA meeting starts next week.
Well, no, at least you're.
I mean, like, I'm not at a point where I can't recover. Yeah. Before, it was just no recovery.
Before you could, I guess when you and I really started hanging out or talking a lot, you were able to. You just never saw it.
Yeah.
Your perspective was different. and thanks to a couple experiences with tabs and just conversations we've had, and then everything else that's been happening, like you realize like there's no reason to be held down.
I'll be honest with people. Okay. It's 11:38. Then we getting early on this fucking thing. This is about to get real deep. Should it even get deep? This shit, talkers?
Balls deep.
Are you
Go
sure?
ahead. All day, every day.
All right. I'll be honest with people. I had a serious fucking depression issue. Serious. Like bad. Bad. Like almost took my life a few times bad.
Okay.
It was bad. And I just had to stop that shit. Especially when you have kids.
Mm-hmm.
You're just like, you gotta stop. You can't do that shit no more. You can't be like depressing or whatever and got your kids looking at you.
That was
whatever.
like your 215 stage, right?
Like yeah, that's when I got that's when I got 225.
Oh, 225.
That's when I got big, boy.
Yeah.
And then what was telling me I was fat as fuck. Early shit talkers too. Like I was just getting fat, yo. Titties on the side and all that good sexiness. Like, you know what I mean? Like I ate a little bit. You know they do, you know, not the sidebar real quick, but you know, it really is true. Food does do something to your mind.
Yeah.
Yo, because I ate like shit for the last week and I felt worse than I felt in a long time. Like mentally and physically. I just felt bad. So daddy cleaning it up now. But after that, but yeah, before I was just like, it was just couldn't get it together, B. Couldn't get it together for nothing.
We've all been there at some point.
But I don't like, you want to get to a point where you're thinking about like taking yourself out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, how much easier would it be for everybody else if I wasn't here? And when you get to that point,
But that's a cop out. That's
yeah,
a big
it is
problem.
a cop out. See, I think that's the one reason why it never fully worked out for me in that favor, because I have a pride issue when it comes down, an ego issue when it comes down to like being a bitch.
Yeah.
You know, you always hear me
for
saying,
me,
I'd
rather go out on top than rock bottom.
I'd rather somebody have to take me out than me to take myself out. Because even during those times when I felt like it was time to go, I was just like, no, man, I can't go like this. And I was just like, I'll be like, I will remain, like, if there was a ghost thing, a ghost afterlife, I will remain on Earth because I felt like a bitch at that moment.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, oh my God, I was such a bitch. They'd be like, Matt, why don't you move on? Because I bitched out. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, nah, someone got to take me out in glory, son. You know, whatever. But it was I
thought about it, right? Because it was a time also suicidal and whatnot. I got over the hump. But now that I'm in a better mind, but the idea of death comes in every once in a while.
Of course.
I'm like, if I were to go out, I don't want to be a small little thing on the paper. Like,
right.
Just your obituary that big. I want front page. This dude fought off a bear to save his family.
You know what I'm saying? I used to tell my people all the time. I was like, yo, if something happened to me, I don't give a fuck if I died on the toilet, yo. Tell people that I fucking ran inside and I pulled all the kids out of a burning school bus or something. Let them, I don't know, come out a hero or something big. Just be like, oh, man went down, had the secrets to the universe. Government covered it up, right? So something crazy. Sometimes they have to Google me for a while, right?
Just have my friends start posting fake stories.
Even if it's like a 2-month Google search, I'm good with that. Like they can be like, oh yeah, 3 months later they can be like, oh, we found out this is all a lie. I'm like, that's cool.
Toilet.
Whatever. He died on his toilet. Whatever. For 2 months I was a legend.
Right?
Like, God.
You were able to pass on because you decided to stick around.
I just stick around and look at these assholes.
Little did they know I was too constipated.
Nah, but definitely I don't want to go out like that.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be able to.
I don't go out like that. That sucks. And then that's traumatized. And now I got kids, and I think I did too much LSD. So now, because now I'm sensitive.
Oh.
So no one told me that's a side effect of when you start, you know.
Oh yeah, you tap into things that you don't know.
Dude, I'm sensitive. Like there was one time, not even to be weird, and you know how I'm a tough guy. I am. You know what I mean? Yeah, I could be. I admit I'm a tough dude, but I was looking at Britain Got Talent.
Okay.
You know the magician guy that got gold star. I forgot his name.
Yeah.
So right, I went through that like last year. Last year I was cool. I seen that I read it. I was like, damn, that's just hot. Even at the end, I was just like, nope, ain't gonna get me because you know it was about his daughter and shit. He came back as this mysterious magician known as X, right, and revealed himself at the end. Dogs.
Yeah,
I was like,
tilt the hell back.
yeah, I was holding it. It almost caught me off guard. You know what else? Another fucking thing I can't watch. I can't watch daddy come home videos. You know, like when
like
like the guys
army,
like the
military,
armies or people who've been away for long and they come out. I can't watch them shits either.
Yeah.
No, I can't do that. I look at my daughter. I just want to hold her for like an hour and a half. I get like, yo, that shit get yo. I don't know what happened. That shit.
You know what I
fucked me
can't
up.
watch now?
What?
Like when I was younger, I didn't care for it, but now I do.
What?
Land Before Time, where Littlefoot loses his parents.
Oh, I seen that the other day. Me and my son was watching it. God damn it, son.
I'm like,
so why you want to watch this shit, yo? And he looking at me like, daddy. I'm like, you trying to get me? I feel you trying to get me to show emotion. I gotta go in the bathroom real quick. Get off me. Sometimes I just mush him just to let him know that I'm still in charge. I'm like, hey, get the hell off me.
Right?
Yeah, give me a hug. Now get off me again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, go give me a hug real quick. Get the fuck off me.
What's another one that gets me? I think Real Steel with Hugh Jackman.
Nah, I never seen that one. Well, I seen it, but that never got me. That was just like
it's only well, now that I have a son, I like before I watched it, I didn't care.
yeah.
Now that I have a son, like
Jesus, them kids, man.
what are you doing? And also it was post LSD, so I was like, don't cry.
Those things will get you post,
Like
psychoactive.
after 2 months, you'll be fine. But like it was like the week afterwards, I'm like everything's like no.
No, everything's intensified. I don't even want to get mad at around that week.
Don't watch the Rugrats movie. I'll tell you right now. As soon as Tommy takes the blanket away and makes Dill cry, when he was about to force feed his brother the banana pudding so that the monkeys take him away, don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't watch that
Don't
shit.
watch it.
I can look at yo.
Don't watch. I'll tell you right now.
I see Rugrats come on. Get that shit off my damn TV. Where that shit not allowed around here.
Yeah,
That's
I'll tell you
crazy,
right
man.
now.
No, I can't.
They fight for the blanket. I think it rips. Then they have to share it. Yeah. Don't watch it. Don't watch. They're like, no.
All right, that shit. I'm like, what? They had to fight for the blanket?
Yeah.
It ripped? Oh no.
It was crazy.
It was great.
It was a good movie. It's a good movie though.
It's a good movie.
It's an old movie, but
It's a good movie.
Good one.
It's now I feel like all kid movies need to come and like all kid movies need to have like some sad part at the end. Is it like that in every movie? Like Disney do? Like there's always some dramatic, sad thing.
What's the recent Disney movie I watched?
Like even I remember what's that show? Big Six? Big Six came out a few years
Big
ago.
Hero. Oh yeah, Big Hero.
Big Hero,
yeah.
whatever. And that was a big sad part with the brother dying.
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, everything has a big
Yeah.
sad fucking
Like Wally when he's alone, finds a plant, gets taken away, tries to save it. Him and Eve.
I don't like these kid movies no more.
Monsters Inc. That was another one.
Incredibles didn't have a crazy sad thing, right?
It's when he becomes a stay-at-home dad.
That would make me sad.
It
You know, I always feel like, listen, I'll
Well,
be honest.
Incredibles too.
Let me be honest with you. Let me be straight up honest. If my wife made some ridiculous type of change,
I'm staying home.
right? I'm staying home. My kid's gonna be well taken care of.
Yeah.
Okay? Every day. I like remember that meme I put out with the what's the Mr. Clean guy dancing in the thing?
Yeah.
That'd be me for real.
Oh,
like I'll
yeah.
be in my drawer. All I'm doing is staying in shape for her. All right? I
Yeah.
ain't doing nothing else. just cleaning up, getting shit together, right?
Yeah, for real. I'll
But
tell you right now.
at the same time, that shit will drive me fucking crazy.
I know
It would
exactly
drive
what
me
I'd do. If
crazy.
she had the money for that, I'd be able to build every furniture piece in my house.
I was thinking that too.
I would redo everything that needs to be done. I can do a room a weekend. I'd be
Yo,
set.
that shit is loud as fuck. Is the mic picking that up? Oh, don't say nothing. Oh, okay. Damn. I was like, I thought the mic was picking that up. Jeez.
But yeah, so I'll tell you right now, everything will be done. She'll have a brand new
Yeah.
house and within 2
How
months.
many stuff can you build though? Dude,
What do
I'm going.
what do you want? What do you need? I got you.
I'm going hunting. I'm be on everything.
Yeah.
I'm out. I'm gonna have to plan the hunting thing for next year.
I keep saying that.
No, let's just do it together. Let's just do the license thing together.
I gotta do it.
Yeah, we'll just fucking do it. Because how things worked out this month, I'm gonna have to recover for this month and next. Make
Actually,
sure I got my money from my
This year,
investments, huh?
I'm gonna build a chicken coop. I'm gonna give myself 5 chickens. Shit's gonna be on point.
I want some eggs. Not even joking with you.
$2.99 a dozen.
No, play me, yo.
It's a dozen.
What are you talking about? You know what I mean?
Pasture
Eggs.
raised.
You know what? You know
Cage
what?
free.
I hear you. I hear you. I hear you.
The yolk's gonna be that orange.
I'm not buying shit.
That's fine.
I'm not buying shit.
I'm gonna start coming in
This
here
is
with
what
just
I'm doing.
freshly made eggs.
I'm gonna find all those New Jersey coyotes that I know is around, and I'm gonna let them know where your house is.
You know what I have?
What?
I have a bowl waiting for them.
Yeah,
Let's go.
but you can't do that in New Jersey.
That's who?
You can't do that in New Jersey.
Nice and dark.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
It's nice and dark where I
But
live.
you're gonna.
It's nice and dark.
Are you planning the death of hundreds of coyotes of New Jersey?
If you're planning to try to bring them to their death, go ahead.
Listen, I only got to let one know where you at, and the rest of them gonna know.
They won't know.
They will.
Nah, we cut the tree down, so I don't even have to worry about the hawk anymore. That's what I had to worry
Yeah, there
about.
was a giant ass hawk around your house.
Yeah, there's one other tree. It's off our property.
But won't they come in and grab your chicken and peace out?
Nah.
Oh,
There's a little fence room. Yeah, I already got everything planned. Because we also have a garden there that we have to prevent the squirrels from cutting into. So we're going to have the fence, and then I'm going to do a high ceiling for it.
I'm so jealous. I wanna. Man, I feel like this is a sensitive ass fucking podcast. Like, I'm talking about. We talk about tears and shit, suicide. Motherfuckers talk about gardening, chicken coops. We trying to build. We trying to stay at home.
Word.
Work. He's like, our wife go to work. Let us stay home.
I wish. I really
I feel like this is. If this is so this is not even a male podcast anymore.
What do you mean?
This podcast has got so much.
Nah,
you know
bro.
what the problem is? We let them deadbeats in here too many times. We let them in here too many goddamn times. That's the problem. All right. I think we're gonna have a minimum of women coming around here. All right, because all this feminine energy is still in here. Who you had before us? You had Ivan.
Yeah, Ivan.
So Ivan sucked up some of them feminine. I know he was going soft. Right? And so I know he sucked up at least half that feminine energy by himself. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm getting a little bit of it. I don't like it.
Word.
All right?
Yo, all females in the other room.
It's the man's room from now on. You know what I'm saying? I want like a blue light here, you know?
Word. I'm going to get a poster of just half naked bitch.
Half naked. Just half naked, you know? And some tribal for no reason. Just no reason. Just stick it somewhere. Just tribal.
War paint?
That's war paint. And then we're like, where? I don't know. Fuck it. This place is crazy right now.
I'm going to throw it all off by bringing in Wilson. Volleyball?
Yeah.
Bring him in.
Oh, we should do that.
Just make it.
Just make Wilson.
Just cut myself and rub it.
You know, everybody got that little thing they do in their podcast where they have like some little setup or some look a little extra. We should just get Wilson.
Just cause. Has nothing to do with the podcast.
Nothing to do with the podcast. Just Wilson. Okay. I know one of our viewers will probably do it for us though. Probably do it for us. But we should just do it.
You know what?
Have you
seen? Do they still sell those big tennis balls and volleyballs? Do you know? Yeah, I'm gonna get a big. I'm gonna make a bigger.
You know what we should do? We should just get random shit and just leave it in the studio and just see what anybody's saying. Just leave it in awkward places where the cameras is at, and just see what anybody say anything. Like we'll just build like a small shelf right there, just for no reason. Just put like Malcolm's Pokemon on there. Boop, just see what happens. Just see who
I want to make a trapdoor right up there. So when I want to make a trapdoor right up there. So when someone's saying something,
yeah,
they like come in, just push a button,
drop something down. I was like, well, I'm gonna be on the top. I want to slowly drop down. Maybe I'm just gonna drop down a nice little promo and right in the back while they're talking, just promo come up behind them like TRST, and they go back up into the ceiling. I like where we're going. We gotta do it, yo. Gotta do it, cause you know why? Cause we are still the blueprint.
That was the hardest
New Jersey fucking podcast.
That was the hardest beat right there.
Shit, yo. God damn it. All this softness going on. I want to talk about titties. Remember Joe from Family Guy? You'd be like, I want to talk about girls. That's me right now. I want to talk about women. Now, what were we talking about before that, though? Nothing.
Chicken coop.
Huh?
Chicken coop. Got the hawk from Kenny Chickens.
No, let's just get the hawk's gonna get your chicken.
I saw a bunny. I want to catch it.
You got bunnies all over your goddamn.
I want to eat it.
That thing doesn't have any meat on it.
What?
The bunnies by you.
Rabbits do
First off,
shit.
you live near you live close or a few miles away from like some type of power plant, right? So the bunnies by you is this big. They're probably like 5 inches max, and that's their full body, right? And they all look malnourished.
No,
and they just hopping around people's fucking yards.
First off, I have a garden. My neighbor has a garden, so you know the rabbits by me are eating good.
Why are you letting them rabbits eat your stuff?
Because we don't have a fence up for it yet.
Pesticides, yeah.
No, that ruins the rabbit meat.
No.
I want the rabbit meat.
You
also,
can't. It's not sustainable.
The only reason why.
Your body won't even accept it.
The only reason why I haven't is because a couple years back, I saved a bunch of bunnies. Right, so they were malnourished. They were about to be eaten by a hawk. I saved them. I saw their mother get run over by a giant.
Excuse me, you that's not you. You're interfering with nature.
Wait, first off, hold on.
Okay.
I'm not, for the simple fact, getting ready to get them now, and the hawk ate one of them. Because we released them after they were healthy.
The hawk said, "Oh nigga, you thought it was over?"
Yeah.
Snatch.
What happens is my brother has a picture of a hawk with a rabbit like underneath his talons, and underneath that rabbit, after the hawk flies off with it, all scratch marks, all scratch. That bunny tried to get away. It was crazy. So, but no, when I saved them, their mother got ran over by one of the landscaping giant ass lawnmowers that the guy drives, and I saw it because it ran into the bush, and that's exactly where the lawnmower goes into, the
like
high
a
grass.
Disney flick. They don't show it, but it happens.
Right. And then when I was at the job site, there was a hawk that lived on top of the power pole. So I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna let these little bunnies die. Took them home, took care of them. Raised them, and then after a while, after they're healthy and they were able to run around and do their own stuff, I'm like, I hear you guys go. You guys are sustainable.
Get the fuck out of here. They was like, what?
And now I see these giant ass bunnies. I want it.
Now you want to eat bunny?
Definitely. I was gonna eat them,
but your body can't.
You make a stew with it.
But it's some chicken too broth. Lean. It's too lean.
Okay.
Your body's just going to take it off.
That's fine.
Unless you balance it out with like some potatoes or something like that.
I'm gonna make a
so
broth.
You're more likely getting full off of potatoes.
So?
I don't know. I just don't get why people eat bunnies.
They taste good.
No, I think bunnies could become an invasive species.
Yes.
Trust me.
Yeah.
I know that. But I don't get why people eat them because, I mean, like, you can't live off of bunnies.
But you can get some protein off of them.
You cannot get no protein off of bunnies.
Bro, you gotta get them out.
You will have to eat you will have to eat so much fucking bunnies.
It's like they're the size of a chicken whenever you look at them.
Sorry, I did that little pause because I was thinking about the number, and then I said fuck it in my head. I said fuck it, and then I just said so much. But yeah, you'll have to eat so much bunnies for that, right?
Hold on, I'll tell you right now.
If we was in a Armageddon situation, yeah.
Go ahead.
You let me do getting the food, okay?
All right. For 100 grams of rabbit meat, which is basically like one cut, it's 146 calories. So it's not that much calories, right? But it's 20.5 grams of protein. So that's already 20% of the meat is protein.
But
there's no fat contact
the
with it.
The meat is so lean, doesn't it burn through your body fast? Your body uses it.
No, you use supplement with some like healthy fats. Throw some avocado with it, bro.
So you're just eating it for tasting.
They don't taste that great. It depends on how you cook it.
So
how
why
they
were
taste.
you even making it?
Because it's good. It's better than squirrel.
But you just said it's not tasting that
It's better
great.
than squirrel.
Well, I'm not eating squirrel either.
I've had squirrel.
Why would I eat squirrel?
Not bad.
Unless they come from like a place where all they eat is nuts and stuff like that. And even then, why am I eating a squirrel?
It's because
it's too small.
Yeah, Armageddon comes by.
Okay, squirrel dead.
Right away.
Different story though. Different story. Armageddon, squirrel dead.
Rabbit's dead, squirrel's dead. That hawk's gone.
A hawk's gone too. The hawk that went after the rabbit, I shot the hawk down. Took his ass down. Now I got a hawk and a rabbit.
Right? So you got some poultry, and now you got some.
Yeah, that's the whole different story.
Is rabbit considered red meat? No.
No, I think it's like somewhere in the chicken family, something like that.
For meat, it's not poultry. It can't be poultry.
No, I think it's still rodent. If it's a rodent, then that's game meat.
Yeah, it's considered. It's small game.
Small game.
I want some rabbit now.
let's go get some dogs. We go get some rabbit. Whenever you're ready to go get some rabbit.
Well, today we have a barbecue, so I have a bunch of red meats.
So I was trying to talk to you about this barbecue thing.
Hamburgers, some hot dogs.
Damn, something just came up, man. Jesus.
Yes.
No, I'm just joking.
Damn it. I was about to say more food for me.
What are you trying to say? I don't eat a lot, dogs.
Whether you take one piece of rib, 7 pieces of ribs, it's one or
I'm
two,
going
7
for the
pieces.
kids. Apparently,
Your kids eat a lot.
they're always eating. They're always eating, yo.
My son's like that. He gets mad.
Yo,
He's mad.
my son throws tantrum. The little baby.
Yeah.
It's a whole nother baby when he hungry. That baby is so angry. TV went off. He don't want us to look at ourselves anymore. I keep looking at myself. I like to.
It's conceited as motherfucker.
Sometimes.
I need a TV over there. Where's my TV?
No, because you can't be conceited.
Why not?
Because there is only one. This guy. If you're listening, this is this guy Matt. He's the only one. Okay.
I swear, I'll put the Rugrats movie on right now and make it cry.
To go back full circle to this time and space and divine stuff. Okay? Because we went from fetishes, we never completed any of that goddamn subjects. We just keep jumping around.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go backwards.
Okay. Time.
Okay. Time sucks. There we go. Infinite, always moving. There's nothing else we could cover about time. I don't even know if we should have another conversation or subject with Malcolm about time. I think me and you covered it so many times that time itself don't want to fuck with us. So let's not even. Let's leave time alone. Let's just leave time alone. Space, I want to go there.
We are there.
And I want to see it.
We are there.
No, if anything, I want to see it. Like, if someone could just. I look this up. This is how nerdy I get sometimes, especially Stone. I looked this up one day and I said, what would happen if the world just stopped real quick so we could see all the space?
Fly off.
Yeah, so everybody would die, but we would get to see the stars and shit. Now, what I want to do, I want to go high enough so I can literally look into the vast of nothingness and go, oh. Okay, and then I want to come back to Earth because honestly, it's a waste of goddamn time to be in space.
This is what people. This is one thing I try to tell people when they say they want to travel to space when they're younger and blah blah blah. I always tell them, like, technically you are in space.
No. I don't want to go all the way. I want to go right above the Earth's atmosphere. Look around, and then they drop me right back down.
Yeah,
like,
but
okay,
you are in space.
I get we
You're
are
on
in
a
space.
vehicle right now.
We're on a giant asteroid.
Yeah. And we have problems between one another for the simple fact we can't control this goddamn vehicle.
No, we can't control this vehicle. That is so crazy. That is so insane that we are on a giant fucking rock that is spinning. Then the spin helps keep everybody on together. And this giant rock got life on it, all because a star blew up somewhere in the galaxy and shot freaking carbon into the freaking world, and then no one still don't know how life was formed, but we know we are made from carbon, in which carbon only comes from space and carbon only comes from stars. So we only know that much, right? And what we can't control, we are trying to destroy each other and blow everything up, but we at any second this whole place could be blown the fuck up.
Yeah. and we're here trying to control our lives.
We literally get 100 meteors that hits the planet every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
Well, like stars are made of carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, and iron. Guess what we need to run this human body of ours?
Carbon,
nitrogen, oxygen, and iron.
I know.
And this is the crazy part. And we're here worrying about who has the latest Jordans.
Yeah,
Why are these? What are these?
Not people issues. People issues are not about trying to control the this giant vehicle that could get slammed into. I don't know. We could get hit by a fucking another. Well, the theory is a giant asteroid or whatever, and
we won't see it because what happens is with large like planets or like the sun, the time bends around it. So when you finally realize that the asteroid from behind the sun is there, it's already about to hit us.
It's a giant ass fucking asteroid.
And we wouldn't know.
I wouldn't. I would like.
Like, I think they say like there's a near.
But if you think like that though, bro, if you always thinking like that, like you're not gonna get nowhere.
You get everywhere
here.
with that.
But I here.
Everywhere.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can. For the simple fact, you wouldn't take into consideration anything else. Like that can be any.
That's
any
only if
second.
you're able to like take those thoughts and channel them into something else.
Well, it's
that
similar,
requires you with a non.
It's similar. It's similar when you were nomadic.
Yeah.
You're like, you knew no matter what, you'll be somewhere that night.
Yeah.
So you do whatever the hell you wanted to throughout the day to get to that
Let me
point.
tell you, I did whatever the fuck.
Exactly.
You know how hard it is for me to it took it took years for me to reset that nomad shit. Because when you are when you do whatever you want for most of your life.
Because you can uproot whenever you want.
It didn't matter to me about nothing. You'd be like, hey, Matt. I could be like, it could be the last month I'm with you, right? And I could be like, I could take all this money and peace out before this landlord get back. Or I could B, just give him the rest of the rent I owe him and finish off the month.
Bye.
Hey Matt, where you at? Yeah, I went by different names. Crazy.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Not to snitch on myself, but also they don't remember me. But that was during the time when ID wasn't everything.
Yeah.
You know, until like, 9/11 happened and all that shit. And you can't get on the airports without identification.
Mm-hmm.
That made things a little difficult, but I still figured that one out too.
But yeah, you see, like if you thought that way, the same way people can, like you can think of space in that sense, like it stops people from feeling like they're stuck. They're not hinged to anything at that point anymore.
Right.
You're like, all right, this literally can happen. So why not go for that hike? Why not start jujitsu?
Right.
Why not hit on this chick? Like whatever you would want.
So we're so. I feel like I'm so far removed from that now that it makes me nervous to go back into that mindset because I know the lack of care I will have. It'd be like, yeah, but also I just walk away.
But it doesn't have to be in like the nomadic state of thinking, but it'll be similar, as in like showing your kids like, hey, there's like that's why when I was on therapy with Out of the Gray, shout out to them. We were talking about like money issues, right? Mm-hmm. And I always told them like never, like I would tell my child when we don't have money for something, but I'd also give her an option like, hey, we can afford this now, but if you wait, you can do this. So I always showed them or show my kids like there's options. It's never we can't do this, so we're not going to do this.
I'm trying to keep that
a lot
in
of
mind.
people have the state of mind of the moment they can't do one thing that they want, there's no other option.
Right.
That's not true. Jiu-jitsu, whether you move an inch one way, now you create space. Right. So you always have an option for something. A lot of people don't want to see that.
Is it true? And actually that off thing. I don't want to ask about that now. Well, that's true. That's true. But I don't know. It's kind of hard when you tell your kids like, "Hey, I don't have any money."
Well, that
because they don't really understand like how you don't have money.
Well, my daughter knows all this. Like I tell her like, "Hey, I need to work." That's why there was times where I missed her competitions, and I told her like, either A, I can go to your competition, but we won't have money to go to the next one, or I can work while mommy's at your competition. She's like, all right, and I would always make sure I ask my daughter. She's like, no, go work so we can go to the next competition.
Okay.
So I told her, and I'm like, I can't go, but I can definitely be at your finals because I'm gonna be sustainable at that time.
When is the finals?
Well, she already went. It was already like last month. So it's champs.
Yeah. Jay told me.
Yeah, so
and I have one of your, I think the coach or somebody.
Yeah, I think one of them's in your.
Yeah, in my class. Because my class is rocking, son.
How it is, boy?
And my class is rocking. Okay.
Check it out, bro. Advertise that right now.
I'm actually gonna start advertising them all. Your shit, my shit, everything, all that shit.
No, tell me about your class.
193 Main Street, Richfield Park, New Jersey. I do cardio kickboxing class for women, and it's knocking. And I do my privates.
Well, yeah, it is crazy because when you started back from when it was on 173, he's just switched. He put 20 numbers on it. It's just still crazy that how his last number is always 3, no matter what. I think even on Mount Vernon, he was at last number was a 3.
No. It was 195.
It was 195. I thought it was like,
195A.
that was like 3.
195A.
Okay, but yeah, if you notice, like even from then, like small classes, you at least I've always noticed how you'd focus to what needs to be done.
Yeah,
as you like to say, and a lot of people like to say, it's not, you don't give them what they want, you give them what they need.
Yes, that's why I like to think of it, because everyone comes into, as a trainer, everyone comes in and they think they know.
Yeah.
And they might do know. They might really do know what they need, and they just need somebody to watch out for them. And that happens too. Every once in a while, you might come across somebody that really do know what they need. They just need somebody to watch out for them. But you know,
it's like with friendships that we have now. I'm not gonna give somebody what they want. As a friend, like I'll tell you, like this is what you need.
Right.
Because I know you want to have that person who will support you on all your endeavors. But if one of your endeavors are dumb, I'm gonna tell you, like, hey, it's dumb.
Well, sometimes we
Same
might
thing
not
with me.
know what they need too. Like, if I don't know, then I just try not to say anything. I'd be like, oh, maybe you should find somebody.
But at the same time, like as a friend, they need you to be you.
Yeah,
that's
I'm
the
gonna
one
be me.
thing.
So
A lot of people want other people to change. I'm like, no.
Sometimes I don't take I try not to take responsibility for that stuff when it's like friendships and stuff like that, and they want to come and ask me for like help and things like. I try not to put that on my own shoulders, you know. So sometimes I just kind of like, all right, maybe you should find somebody to help you. Try to just not to take, because a lot of times, even though we might think we know what the answer is, you don't want their situation to become your responsibility in the most part, you know.
Nah, that's why I always give a disclaimer, hey. This is from personal experience. I don't know how it's gonna work out with you. But this is what I
learned. I learned a long time ago how to pull back. I pull back from giving someone the answer that I think it's right. You know, it might work a lot of times. You know, but they might do the one, and it might have a very small percentage of failing. But they might do the one goddamn thing that'll fuck it up, and then then they fuck it up, and then you look like the guy who told them to fuck it, to do it in the first place, and you become that guy. You become that guy, and your word ain't trusted, and then you're like, all right, whatever. I had friends like that, and
but you know what it is, like friends who try to put the blame on you for something they mess up on. I don't need them.
They always
like
do that,
I need that friend who will make me accountable for what I do.
It's tough to have friends. It's tough. It's tough for me, because of what we talked about earlier with the mental stuff, and it's tough for me to have friends. So like I don't really usually when I do call somebody a friend, they're like I thought about it for a while before we became friends.
Yeah, you just call me Jack.
Yeah, fine. I called you Jack for a minute. You know what I mean? But we're friends. But I don't know. I hate having to take responsibility for other people's shit, and I feel like that's part of friendships. And if I don't feel like you're going to take responsibility for some of my shit, then why are we even doing this? So it's kind of tough for me, and it might be a little bit extreme to some people. Some people might be like, "Yo, man, it's a little much to act for a friendship," but. I mean, and then we could just be cool. We could be associates,
the way I see
whatever.
Is,
we don't have to we don't have to have those type of intimate relationships. My friends are like.
You know what it is with that? There's some friendships that you have or acquaintances, whatever you want to consider them. When you do ask for a helping hand, and you do get the helping hand, it's just like a lot of things. People try to do the one-ups. So say you ask me to help you to change your tire one day. So I'm like, all right, cool. Some people would be like, all right, I helped you change your tire. How's about you help me do my tire work?
Yeah, that happens.
I'm like, no. Tire's for tire. Like, I'll do it to help you out. But I'm not going to try to one-up you and be like, oh, can you do this for me?
Well, that's how my family was. Okay, some of you think you have friends, lovers, or even family members, and you don't. You have client customers. If the relationship energy isn't matched, then... it's only one-sided. You need to send them an invoice. Time matter. Hell yeah, B. Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, I didn't even know you put that up there. But yeah, it's sometimes the hardest thing is when you have these deep relationships or whatever, and you guys just don't no longer click. You know, so that's another reason why I don't like friendships. That's another, because I don't like, you know what I mean? Because I don't like to like one day not be friends with you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I feel that that's hard. Like if we was acquaintances or we was just cool, or if we stopped talking, it's whatever to me. I'm like, hey man, okay, I'll catch you on the next. You know, it's whatever. But when you have friendships, you know, you kind of like, you're almost like, it's a brotherhood to me. Or a sisterhood,
like
or whatever.
Me,
it's family
like, I don't,
for me.
personally, for me, I don't think a friendship ever really ends. Right?
I don't think so either.
Like there's always there might be a roadblock somewhere, right? It might take a year, it might take 5, it might take 10, but we'd be able to maneuver over anything. Like me and my best friend, like we haven't talked in maybe 6 months, right? But if him and I like hooked up and just talked, like yo, like we linked up, it'd be right off the bat, it'd be like nothing ever happened. Right. Regardless of how, arguments him and I've had before, like always been able to like, yo, this is how it is. Like, all right, now we got over it and now we move forward. It's difficult in some senses, but at the same time, like it's a lot of an ego thing. And with my friends, especially,
it's always ego.
Like for my,
I'm ego driven as a motherfucker.
For like for friends, even though it's an ego thing, and like I'm like, all right, I saw my ego, right? But we've been friends. I'm like, there's no reason for it. Like, we'll get to whatever that you gave us the problem. We'll get to it again later. But as of right now, we're set.
Yo, especially if I call somebody my brother, that's over. Like, I'm not even gonna allow you not to be cool with me. Like, you got me fucked up. Like, I give people's, like, even my legit brother. I was just like, we and him got in. You know, we cursed each other out for a little bit. But it wasn't nothing bad. It was more like an emotional thing. But we cursed each other out for a little bit. And then we didn't talk for a few months. That's fine. But sooner or later, I'm going to call you. And when I call, you don't pick up that motherfucking phone, I'm going to show up. Yeah. And I'm going to show up. So it's whatever to me. But friendships, man, I don't know. I don't throw those type of words out there lightly. I don't play around with like the love words.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people still they do that because it's easy now. Yeah, like, you know, they could just tell somebody else how they love them. It's all good. And like, hey, you know, I can't do it like that.
Yeah, but like for me, like I go through like the energy wise, right? I'm not like this raw type of person, but for vibes and whatnot, if I feel like we're clicking, I'm like cool. Like our boy Malcolm, right? He sometimes goes through stuff. Like same thing with me. I sometimes go through stuff, and if I feel like I'm off one day. I've done it for you too. Like I'm like, yo, how are you, Matt? Yeah. Like, I hit up Malcolm. I'm like, yo, how's everything? Right? Even if he's having a great day, right? Or you're having a great day, or someone else is having a great day. I hit him up. I'm like, yo, how's everything?
I think I learned that from guys like you when we start becoming cool. When I'll just start getting the unexpected text like, yo, what's up? You all good? I'm like, I just hit you out like. Question mark, what? I was like, yeah. I'm like, what the fuck you want? Nothing. That's it.
Yeah, and I'm like, damn, check dog. On people. That's all I found out about.
It's hard, though. You know, I started doing that. But it's I stopped for a while, and I think I need to get back to that. I need to get back to.
Well, that's the thing.
But it goes back to what we. I'm sorry, cut you off. It goes back to what we was talking about. It was like when I went through that whole depression area, and I was all like, it's time to, you know. It's time to be. You know the worst thing about going through those situations is that when you don't complete the end of your life, let's just say, right? When you don't complete it and you're like, damn, I got to do this shit tomorrow, right? You're like, it's bummed out, but it's like, I think everyone's just looking for someone to like care for a minute.
Well, that's why I do those text messages. Yeah, it's because I've been there a bunch of times where I'm like, all I needed was a text. Yeah, that's all I've ever needed.
Just snap me out of it real quick.
Right, like yo.
It's been times my wife hit me with something out of nowhere, and I was probably feeling some type of way. And you know what I mean? Just shout out to her for doing that. You know, she's my wife though, but she hit me with something out of nowhere, like, yo, baby, you're amazing. Yeah, keep rocking. I'm on the other side of the phone, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Oh my god! And she's just like, "Yo, baby, you're amazing." So, I'll see you later on today. I'm just like, all right,
I'm be amazing tomorrow.
Gotta be amazing right the fuck now, son.
Yeah, that's how it is. Like that's why I'm always with, like I said, that text message. That one is, yo, what's good? How are you? Right. How's your day? Like I have friends of mine who I don't text at all, or I just come into contact again because I crossed their path and whatnot. Like recently, I found out a friend of mine. I was walking my son in the park near my house. I crossed a friend of mine who was at school, who I went to school with, right? And I'm like, yo, I'm like, Chris? He's like, yeah. He's like, oh shit, Jack. I'm like, yeah. What you been up to? Just figure it out. And then he tells me he's a writer. I'm like, bro, you ever need to push anything? Like, let me know. Like, for me is that one friendship.
Had a chaser, cause this shit is killing me over here, yo.
Right?
I'm sorry, my mouth is dry as hell, and I'm sucking down Jameson. I'm about to burn my freaking esophagus.
But yeah, with that, it's just that one text, like, yo, what you been up to? Even if it's a month, a year, doesn't matter. Whether the conversation goes or not, at least you sent it.
Right.
If you get that red message on the bottom, at least you know, like, hey, it got to them. And if there's those assholes who have droids, you can never tell if they read it.
Me, son. You know what I mean? Yo, my favorite thing about this goddamn Samson, and if anybody know, I'm gonna let the secret out the bag, right? I'm gonna let the secret out the bag. Samsung give you this little bubble at the top of your screen, and all I gotta do is slide on the bubble a little bit. See, and I can catch your message. I can catch it, and I never had to open it up. Never had to open it up. You never knew I read it. And I swipe it away. I ain't never had to see that message again. I love that fucking speed. If they ever took that away from Samsung, they lost the customer. Because it's over. Because I'm out. That little bubble at the top, he's saving me conversations.
And that's your rule too, right? Because it go past your 3 lines.
Yeah, it goes past my 3 lines, yo. If it goes, oh yeah, and it's good because it got my 3-line minimum. If it's more than 3 lines, if it's more than 3 lines, it hits you with the more thing at the end, the dot, and I'm not opening that up. I'm just gonna slide that. I got the gif in the first 3 lines. I'm gonna slide that away. Some people be like, hey, yo, I hit you up. I'll be like, man, listen.
No, I know. I'm gonna send you a 5-line message one day.
Don't do that.
And the bottom of it, like, if you got this far, I'll give you $100. You'll never get to
I probably wouldn't get it to the end of the day. Like, hey, you was like, there's a time limit.
Yeah, 30 minutes.
I wasn't gonna make it anyway. It wouldn't even matter.
That's so funny.
Wasn't gonna make it anyway. As soon as I see Jack pop up, I just swipe it away. I don't even look at what he's talking about.
Like, gentleman, my ass.
Gentleman, mine. I'm gonna change his name to bitch. This is crazy.
That's why you're still mad at the chocolate goddess.
You know, in his phone, he's been calling me. In his phone, I've been Matt the chocolate goddess since I met him.
Yeah,
like,
I think it was like 3 months in when we like started really talking and training on a lot. It's just like, I'm like, I forgot how it came up. I don't know what it was.
Like, yo, you're chocolate. And I'm like, I'm kind of sexy too sometimes. I'm a chocolate sexy. He's like, you're like goddess sexy. He's like, yeah, that's it. You met the chocolate goddess. I'm like, I don't want to be a goddess. I'm a grown man. Nope, changing your name on my phone. And that was it. That was years ago.
Yeah,
dude.
this is when we first started chilling.
Yeah, I remember your wife was picked up the phone one day. Was like, chocolate goddess.
Yeah,
I was just I was like, hello. She was like, Matt. I was like, yeah. I'm sorry, man. I seen chocolate goddess pop on the phone. I wasn't sure what. I was like, it's always me.
She thought I put guy names for girls. I'm like, I don't do that shit.
My wife was crazy. I tell people that this is a different person that they see now. My wife is this nice, sweet, kisses and beautiful. Like, yo, she was a nut. I remember once when we was dating, right? I was sitting by the window and we're talking on the phone. And then she goes, I can't believe you. And hangs up the phone. And I go, I have to call her back like, yo, what's your problem? I was like, I don't care if you hang up, but don't just blurt something out and hang out. Like, what was the issue? She goes like, you over there getting head. I'm like, excuse me? I'm like sitting there, right? I will never forget this day. To that day, I said, yo, she's a fucking nut. Like, I gotta be my P's and Q's. Like, I was sitting there. I'm looking out the window. I'm chilling. I'm on the first floor, and then hanging out there, and then she's talking, and then she's like, and I hear, I fucking can't believe you, and then hang up the phone. I'm like, so this girl lost some motherfucking mind. Let me call her back and see what she talking about, because I was just gonna leave it alone. You know me. I'd have been like, all right, whatever. I was like, yo, what's your issue, man? She was like, you know what you doing over there? I'm like, what? What are you talking about? She was like, you over there getting had. I'm like, ooh. I wish. I mean, it didn't happen.
You know what's the crazy part?
I wish.
Like, if it was a relationship before that, you would have gave up on it. Like, I don't care. Right? It was same thing with my wife. Like, there's times where, like, we talked about it before, where, like, for some reason, getting into this relationship with them, you're like, you have to explain. You're like, I've never explained
I
before.
never explained before.
But now all of a sudden with you, I am.
I never explained myself.
Then you can
before,
tell I
no,
care
but
about you.
That is real shit, yo. And then it used to piss me off trying to explain to her that I never explained before.
Yeah.
And meaning that I care about you a lot more than I think I do because I'm explaining things.
Yeah.
Right? But that was going right over the head. And I was just like, yo, I think we should leave each other alone. She was like, no. And I was like, you right, my bad. I shouldn't even suggested that. I should. And now look at me, I'm happy 7 years. I shouldn't even suggested that. What am I talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about.
Right? Like, you know better. You know better.
Yeah, I know better than that. I shouldn't even. I think we should go our separate ways. She was like, no. I was like, all right, you're right. So I'm gonna stay right here. I'm gonna stay right here.
Like, what do you want to do, baby?
You want me to cuddle? Just put my head underneath you a little bit.
Right? You know, that's one thing I hate about
puppy.
I hate one about like those part of arguments when they get upset at you, but you want to give them space, but they're like, why are you giving me space?
Well, no, you getting the space because if I don't get no space, somebody gonna throw fisticuffs. No, we don't have arguments in my house though. Like we were very serious. We're like we have an issue. We try to. You know why? We're both hot-headed.
Okay.
I'm hot-headed. She's hot-headed. We've been through the hot-headedness of our relationship, and then we were just like, you know what? For us to figure this out, because apparently nobody want to go nowhere. For us to figure this out, we're gonna have to have a real fucking conversation, like a real conversation. And so one day we got it all off the table. Like I told her all the shit I did and dirt and all that stuff. She told me all the shit she did, dirt, whatever. And I was just like, all right, we're good. We on even playing grounds. She was like, yeah. So all right, cool. So we gotta have to talk now. So every time we get into an argument or something, or like it feel like an argument's brewing, someone will walk away and come back with a conversation.
Yeah.
I was like, are you? So it always has to start with a question. Hold on, let me ask you a question real quick. They always have to be like, no matter because you have to pause me to think. Like if I don't get paused and I go into this. Once my brain starts, she let me do it before.
Yeah.
And once it goes, I don't care if it was stupid. I'm on 100. I'm on 100, son. I'm on 100. I'm ready to kill things. I want to break tables. I want to slam something. Like I gotta get away. I gotta get away because I gotta hit something. I don't know. I'm on 100. And I can't come down. I can't calm down until my body's fatigued. Like almost my body needs to be fatigued. So my brain could be like, all right, let's think about some shit. Because once my body's moving, we ain't calming down no time soon. Right? So, it always gotta be like a question. Like, hold on real quick. So you thought this was all right to leave this in the you leave these dishes in the sink, right? You thought this was cool, knowing that we getting ants around here. I was like, when do we start making that type of decisions? And then she'd be like, I was busy, right? Like, okay, you was busy. You was busy. That's funny because I was busy too. But I guess since we're all busy around here, right? I'm just gonna go ahead and wash these dishes, but let you know that you owe me. And then she'd be like, I know you ain't talking about but then, but it becomes funny, like because we had to have that weird conversation. Yeah, it has to become weird, like so. So it becomes funny, and then we're like, all right, man. So it diffuses the problem. But once I get to level one, because I'm always at a 1. You hear me on the podcast, I'll be chilling, da 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 da. Maybe I go to a 5 when like other people here, da 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 da. But once I get to a 100, it's no calming down, son. There's no calming down. And don't let me be throwing the hands at 100. If I'm throwing hands at 100, it's gonna take everybody in this building to get me to stop. Cause I'm not fucking around. But how's your arguments ever been?
She gets upset because like I crack a joke on the smallest things, and her being Puerto Rican, I'm like, no, it's not time to joke. I'm like,
it's always time to joke.
Yeah,
it's always time to joke.
That's all right.
That's why she's with
like
you. Though.
My rule is all right. Like I kind of talk about things. Like I have a bad habit of not talking. Right. People want to blame it on the Virgo, being a Virgo, whatever shit. I'm like, no, I don't like. I just don't like talking.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't like talking either.
So
except for here,
she's like,
we be live on the Real Shit Talk.
She's like, we're not having a conversation. I'm like, there's a reason why. You telling me like we shouldn't be arguing in front of the kids. I'm like, I'm not arguing with you. Like, there's a reason why I'm not talking to you right now.
There's a big thing. Women do think in like weird spider webs of thoughts or something.
So then we get through it. Like I'm like, all right, cool. And then I go, she's like, and then she, I also admitted right today, she's like, yo, are you messing with anyone? I'm like, no, I'm not. For the simple fact, in recent times, I've told you, if I want to go do something, because you and I aren't taking care of each other, or we're not doing what we have to, like, I've told him, like, it's been like 2 months. I'm about, like, I feel like I'm about to download an app, talk to somebody, whatever crap. And she's like, all right, cool, whatever. Her and I talk it out. We do our business. We start getting good again. We go on for like a couple months skids where we're good.
Asshole, huh?
No, I'm a truther. That's what it is. All right.
You're an asshole.
No, I tell the truth. And the same thing. Like, and I expect her to tell me the same thing.
I get it.
Right. So if I'm not doing my part, like, tell me, like,
I
hey.
mean, I understand, but you know, in the ether, you're an asshole.
So what?
Okay.
People want to hear the
us to
truth.
establish that before we get text messages.
Okay. Give me the text messages.
No,
Send
I
them
mean,
on my
like
way.
emails and stuff.
Send them on my way. I'll go on.
At therealshittalks@gmail.com. We haven't used that email in a hot break. I probably got mad shit in there.
I have it on my phone. I haven't really noticed anything pop out, but then again,
There's stuff there. It's stuff there.
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't look at it either.
I have to check it out. But yeah, so like I'm not. I'm like, I will tell you if I'm about to, and
Right.
I've been like telling you when I'm about to,
Right.
and then we work it out, and I don't. So she hit me with that today. I'm like, I'm only upset now because I got upset a little bit last night and this morning because she's just constantly me. And for like the past couple of days or past couple of weeks, she's like, I feel like you're doing something. I feel like this. I'm like, I'm not. I've told you this so many times. Like,
fucking
I'm
crazy.
not.
Let me tell you something, women. And I don't want. I'm sorry. I don't want to get into your business.
Go ahead.
All right. Hey, Sully, I'm always on your side. But yo, the one thing that will make me want to cheat is blaming me for cheating.
Right?
Especially when I've been chilling. Like, I ain't doing nothing. Hoodies, every time I can't even have the cheating conversation in my house. Every time my wife even tries to like even joke around, she be joking. I know she's joking, but every time it happens, my stomach curls. My stomach, I feel nauseous. I don't want to fucking have a conversation where like my whole day is over. It's done. It's done. I don't want to do nothing no more. I go complete mute mode. I sit and finish. And she be like, "Babe, I was playing." Whatever. Like I don't even want to play around like that.
Yeah.
I don't want to even get comfortable playing like that. But she's like, "Oh, you fucking with your girlfriends?" And I'll be like, She like, "Come on." Over. Day done.
That's like another thing. Like
Walk
she's
away.
saying I've been secretive on my phone, but like I'm such in a habit when I'm here and you start a conversation, I try to be in the conversation. So I put it down. So
I don't know, man. I try to save. Like I used to do the same thing. I just leave my phone around now.
That's the thing. Like it's just a habit I have, and I also put it face down. Like if you look at my phone, the back is destroyed because at work I'm working with tools. If I leave it like this and the tool drops on it, my screen's screwed. Like I'd rather have the back get fucked up than my front screen.
That don't matter. They somehow want you to be programmed to something else when you get home.
No, fuck that noise.
I don't know.
Fuck that noise.
I don't know. At the same time.
And especially now that I'm working nights, our like schedules are complete opposites, so we have no time together. That's another thing.
That's probably the reason.
I'm like, what are you doing?
It's probably the reason.
Like,
That made the whole world go bright.
Cleaning glasses?
Yeah. I've been going to the doctor a lot lately. Trying to see if there's anything wrong with me. So far, the doctor checked my blood and said it was too good.
Yeah?
Too good. They want to do studies on me, and I was like, I can't allow you to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it was like, sir, these guys in this black suit want to have a conversation with you. So I was like, you know what? I got things to do. I ran out of there, you know? So if you see any new Hawks or anything like that come out, it's probably Matt Blood in them. Just letting you know. Just letting you know.
Oh, okay.
It was too good. That was too good. But no, I did have really good blood
I think
work.
last time I went to the doctor, they told me I was sick. Yep. Just like that.
They're just like, I'm looking at you, you're sick.
Yep.
Were you sick?
Yeah, sick with it.
So like, the too sick with it,
Yep.
just ill.
Yeah.
Just ill.
They got contaminated. Got to chill,
Chill.
quarantine.
Yeah.
I'm like, I
Yes.
can't do it. Got a
I
podcast.
believe that, man. Just the blood work. They was like, sir, I think you might be lizard. I was like,
No, everything
only if you
came,
knew what I actually am.
Yeah.
A motherfucker dragon.
I'm-
And I left
I'm a
that.
divine being, bringing that full circle.
Bringing it right back.
Yeah.
God dang, yo. I was talking. Yeah, we should
Gotta
really,
wear a suit for that.
we really should come in here like in an all black and white
Men in Black style.
Men in Black style suit. You know what I'm saying? And then have a flash right before at the end of the show, so everybody can remember us.
That red beam.
If that shit really existed, yo,
Well, that's where
I wish it did
no,
exist.
it came for truth serum.
Can you imagine you was having a sex with a girl and you didn't want her to remember this sex because you did so badly?
That's rape.
Okay, is it rape?
That'd be rape.
Wait, so okay, say you was having sex, right?
Yes.
It was consensual,
Okay.
all the way up to all the way through, all the way to the end.
Uh-huh.
But you did such a bad job. Let's say you nutted in like 2 minutes. Right?
Okay.
Right. You put back
Go
on
round
your
two.
clothes. You put back on your clothes. Right. She about to hit up her friends and be like, I can't believe this motherfucker nutted in 2 minutes. You be like, hey yo, and you be like, hey, you still want? And then when she come back, yo, you still want to have sex? And you start taking your clothes off.
Yeah.
Is that
Well,
rape though? That's not rape.
That's not rape. But now this goes back to the full conversation we had before, full circle of the hentai and those type of mangas. Is they always like the first nuts that giving head, then they go straight into having sex. It's like same thing. Like go if you nut in 2 minutes, make sure you can go round two.
Right.
If you nut that quick and you can't go round two, then I feel bad for you. Go round two.
Well, not all guys are capable of making round twos.
Then they're not guys.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
They can be a strong man and not be able to make round two. It's just that's exhausting. Sometimes everybody they empty their
Like, all right,
clip.
the only
They
time
empty
you
the whole clip
the only
in the
time you're
first
allowed
shot.
the way I see it not go round two is if you last longer than 45 minutes. Or if you want to get it, like you and her want to get it quickie and then get it in and out, fine, 2 minutes. If you can do that, pull it off and go. But like if like a legitimate trying to like first time having sex with somebody trying to impress them and you nut in 2 minutes, feel bad for you. You gotta go more than 2 rounds, more than a round if that happens.
Okay.
Or if you feel like you're a minute and 55 seconds in and you're pumping and you feel like you're gonna nut, motherfucker, pull out, go downtown or do something to make it last longer for you and that feeling goes away.
Guys, most guys don't have that type of ability to be pulling out at the last second.
You gotta learn.
No.
Gotta learn how to
It's
edge
too
yourself
much,
too, bro.
The one's edging.
Got to.
And then we're going to bring it back full circle to hentai.
Yeah.
Because you be edging the hentai.
No, I don't edge in hentai. I just go more than 1 round. That's why I use a t-shirt, not a sock. More space to cover.
That is gross, yo.
How's the sock not gross?
Yo, the whole thing is gross.
The cleanup is
No,
gross.
I'm that's the thing. It's the cleanup. That's what I think that's what mostly got I wasn't with masturbation in the beginning because the cleanup.
I think that's why you stop using your flashlight too, right?
Yeah, that's
Because you have to like take it out, put the nozzle, and you just see it like flop.
and flopping out, and then you're like, oh, that's gross. That's gross.
But yeah, it's just there.
No, I'm good, man.
That's why I use a shirt.
No, I'm good though. No, flashlight though, they have this little. You still gotta flush out the damn flashlight
Yeah,
though,
but on the other side it looks like
at the bottom, there's this little catch bin thing or whatever.
Okay.
Okay, so
What if some people
did you
can't
hear the
reach the
story about
bottom?
what happened to the flashlight?
No, what happened? I think I might have, but it's been a long time, so to say it.
So this is gonna be gross. This is probably gonna be why I don't talk about the flashlight anymore. So I had this blue Avatar flashlight.
You see? Talk shit about me, right?
Right? And it had like 2 clitoris on it.
Yeah.
I was with that. I was with the shits on that one. So I guess I bust one, right?
Okay.
Last year early.
Okay.
In the
I
summer.
forgot about it.
And I forgot, right? That I bust one in there, right? So I closed it up because, I start hearing the, on the door, the kids was coming. So I could hear that from upstairs. So I was just like, I'm getting up out of full laid out mode.
Yeah.
My hands in a crucifix position. I'm like Jesus on the cross on my bed, like, flashlight laying to the side, looking like it's drunk, right? The flashlight looking like it's drunk, but just a little bit, whatever. And I don't want to give you too much of a visual, right? So I pop up like the Undertaker because I hear the keys. I hear the tuk, 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 tuk. So I'm like, oh shit, somebody's gonna be coming into the door soon. Let me clean my ass up, cause I'm all the way upstairs.
Yeah.
I pop up like the Undertaker, you know what I mean, from Death Valley, you know, still, and I pop off the damn thing. I wipe myself clean, whatever. I put the thing on, and I'm like, I have to come back and clean this.
Okay.
All right, cool, boom. Do that to the do that in the
His hiding spot?
in my nice little hiding spot it got for or whatever. And then for some reason I forgot about it for 4 months. Let me tell you something, yo.
That baby was coming.
Yo, I opened that motherfucker. Maybe it wasn't 4 months. Maybe it was like, I'm exaggerating. It was probably 3 or 2, right? But it was a long time. Let's go with 4 for the story's sake, right? I opened that damn thing. That shit smelled like death. That shit smelled like cum and death, son. And like, if there was ever a smell of coming death, that was it, yo. It was so bad that even because this is how dirty I am, I even try to save the fleshlight. I said, this is my responsibility. Let me clean it up, right? This just smell like death. I put on my mask. Boom, boom, boom. My boy, I put vinegar and water, all that shit, trying to get the smell off this goddamn fleshlight. This smell was so pungent that it would not come off the fleshlight. I had to cremate that bitch. That bitch had to go. That bitch was it was over for her. It was over for that fleshlight. I had to take her out. I took her to the back of the woodshed. Took it to the back of the woodshed, you know what I'm saying? Where they took Lassie at, you know?
Fucked up.
Hey, man, whatever.
Lenny?
Yeah, Lenny took Lassie back there.
No, Lenny from of Mice and Men.
Oh, yeah.
Where George shot him in the head.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Come on. Come over here, Lassie. Come here, girl. Come here. I want to talk to you real quick. Oh, my God. To be the guy that had to pull the trigger on their best friend.
Yeah, that sucks.
Oh, that's how you make men. That's how you make. That's how you make men back in the day.
Yeah, you'd have to. No, you know what they did? I think it's the Israeli army that they had to raise a cat, and then on like their final day they kill the cat.
I'll murder a cat.
But you raised it. It's yours.
I will murder a cat. I know. I loved it for a moment. Cats are evil. I'll murder a cat. All right. I like them.
I like
nice.
other people's cats.
I like other people's cats. Better. I don't want a cat. I don't want a cat. I don't want a cat. Cats eat your face when you die.
Oh, right away.
Right away.
They wait for it.
They wait for when you stop breathing, you can just stop breathing. You can still got enough time so someone to kick in that door, and them cats are already starting to eat your fucking face. Nope. I don't want any.
Last breath.
Dogs will be crying at your funeral.
Yeah.
Are you out your mind? I want a puppy. I would rather have a dog. I would rather have. There's no conversation about cat dog conversation. I don't even know how people have those cat and dog. Which one's better, cat or dog? And there's no comparison.
Like the only
cats
good thing about cats is they're more self-sufficient. A dog
they don't. But that makes them more not care about you. They don't care one fuck about you. You're there. Your house is there for them to shit and eat.
Yeah.
And sleep at. And then they are done. They don't care.
Well, potty train them. A friend of mine did that. I thought it was just in movies. Like, it's legit.
Cat squatting over my toilet.
Yeah.
Bad idea. Them fucking cat shit stink.
That's why. So if I could do that, I'll get a cat.
I had a girl I was dealing with. I mean, shout out to her. She had a cat for a long ass time. She was very OCD. That cat pissed me off.
Yeah?
That cat smell, I hate that cat smell. I hate that cat smell.
Well, it's like with dogs.
But it was a nice cat. Beautiful cat. I used to rub the cat. It was a beautiful cat. But that cat smell, that shit smell.
There's some dogs that won't piss and shit outside and they need like the wee pads.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
Well, my wife's dog's like that now, but it's because he's super old.
You know, I have one of my dogs won't do it. When she's outside, all she'll do is run back and forth. And then when we're going to come back in, she'll use the wee pad.
No, I'll leave. Leave her ass out there until the hawk start coming down.
Yeah, it's like a dachshund, so it's like looking like a
little
sausage that come down.
Yeah, that hawk would definitely come get that dachshund. Man, fuck that.
Beautiful dog too. Way too much. We paid way too much for it.
How much would you pay for the dog?
Mortgage payment?
Are you serious?
Yeah. My wife really wanted it. We were in Florida. What do you want me to do?
Not
and
get
I had
it.
the money at the time.
And not get it. You could have did something else.
What?
anything else.
Like what?
It's Florida. Just name something you could do it in Florida.
Meth. Definitely.
Exactly. Meth. They got a whole housing complex you can get meth from. Okay, everybody in there.
Should have done that instead.
I definitely
spent 2 G's on meth.
2 G's on 2 G's on methamphetamines. You know what I mean? Take some speed. Maybe come back with some Adderall.
That would work.
Yeah.
Could have made money off of that.
Why are you always trying to be a drug dealer? Yo?
I'm not trying to be a drug dealer.
You
trying to make
made
money. I'm an entrepreneur.
You could have made money off of meth. That's a drug deal, brother.
Just who?
In Patterson, they just got somebody for that.
Did they?
They got like houses full of fucking meth.
Hold on, let me delete a couple messages.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no meth at my house.
No, you know what it is? What is it? A friend of mine lives up in like upper, I guess further up in Jersey. Like Route 23 up by what's it called? Mountain Creek. It's just basically like the meth highway.
Yeah, it's meth highway right there.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, every time I drive by, like, you see a house every other mile. I'm like,
they're making people pay for the toll going that way now.
Are they?
Yeah, that bridge.
Nah,
that little bridge.
nice.
Yeah. They're going to like, what's it? Bunger and all that?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck
It's
that
easy
noise.
pass tolls and all that shit now. Yeah, they put that up like last year.
You know,
New York is raising it again, boy.
New York is getting rid of the toll booths, and what they're doing now is putting like those Easy Pass sensors. So if you have Easy Pass, you're paying basically there, and if you don't, they send you the invoice through the mail. So I'm like, I remember once my Easy Pass, I forgot to put it up in my car, and I get an invoice because I had forgot what I was doing that day, or not even that day, that month. So I had to go back and forth with it. And I get an invoice, and they're like, "Oh yeah, here's your tolls. Like each of them is like $8.25." I'm like, my Easy Pass here should be like $5 something, right? And then I see it, I'm like, "Oh fuck, I had a big ass bill."
Yeah.
I'm like going over it like 15 times, $8 a piece, almost $9 a piece. I'm like, I'm screwed.
Yeah, man. Definitely.
Like 100 for. I'm like, gotta
New York
that.
is doing a lot of stuff like that.
You know, the tolls were there just to pay for the bridges. Like with the money that costs to pay for the bridge. As soon as they got that money, they were supposed to stop.
They're now doing something else. There's a new tax that they're introducing in New York, and then they're raising living expenses again.
Fuck that
for Manhattan.
Mm-hmm.
For Manhattan and that means that everybody around in the boroughs will.
It's gonna increase.
It's gonna increase too.
Like Brooklyn's expensive as fuck.
If I was in real estate in New Jersey, I would definitely buy out things close to New York area.
I would definitely do Jersey City.
Hoboken.
I would do Fairview as well.
Hoboken would be a motherfucking buy, but Fairview.
I'm ready to look into it too. There's a couple apartment complexes I want to get. Just gotta save up for them.
You're gonna save up a lot.
Hell
that
yeah.
shit might be gone, boy. I'm getting ready to get this cult together. I mean, this community together in North Carolina. I think we're settling on North Carolina because of all the space.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna have this community center. You know, all you have to do, you can bring your loved ones, you can bring your lover. We're minimum on men. Not that many men gonna be in our community center.
We don't need those douchebags there.
Yeah, we don't need too many douchebags. There's enough guys that we like, and probably just a couple hundred, maybe 1,000 women. And maybe 20 men, well, maybe 1,000 women, whatever. And we're all gonna have a good time in our new community center where you're safe and protected and loved.
We'll learn gardening, about chickens, about getting fucked, but
yeah, whatever. You wear the little suits. I mean, we do have mandatory code. I mean, if you're not one of the, the diamonds, we're gonna call them diamonds. I mean, if you're not one of the diamonds that are part of the center, then you have to wear these certain clothing so we can differentiate between you and others.
Right.
I'll be wearing.
We'll have house cleaners there for the compound. French maid outfits only.
Exactly. On that compound, it's a community center. And then also in our community center, we'll have a nice little place for the kids or the babies that are born. there because it's only 20 minutes.
We'll have wet nurses.
Yeah.
Bring wet nurses back.
A nice little masseuse spot, a nice little place where you can get massages and happy endings. Well, whatever you want to do. It's freedom. Right. It's freedom. It's freedom. You know what I'm saying? We just community center of freedom. You know, we'll govern ourselves. Our police will also be the 20 guys that actually live there.
We'll do patrols going from house to house. I'm sorry,
I mean the 18 guys, because you know we're diamonds and we can't be we can't be doing that and running the the whole place. So 18,
correct,
18 police officers and 2 diamonds. You know, and you know you just got to come to service every Sunday. But it's not religion. It's not religion. Just I think the podcast will be the service. Yeah. It'd just be me up there with a giant white robe.
For Mondays, it'd be Man Appreciation Mondays.
Yeah,
so Monday. You have to appreciate the 20 guys that are there.
Jobs, whatever, every Monday. Whatever you
Tuesdays be Titty Tuesdays, so you get special shirts with just cut out, no bras allowed.
It's all about freedom. It's all about freedom.
You know how it is.
It's all about freedom. You want to walk around naked? That's your business. Just make sure the bush is trimmed.
That's Wednesdays. Whip it out Wednesdays.
I mean, there's only small laws like trim the bushes, and
word, no more than half an inch.
No more than half an inch. If you got long nipples, please let them stick out.
Pierce, please.
Please, pierce. If they're really pointy, make sure you come to Diamond Matthews' office. He needs to talk to you about some things. All fat butts are welcome on both sides. And we have Orgy Fridays.
It's mandatory breast examinations on
mandatory
Saturdays.
every Saturday. We gotta make sure all of our women are healthy.
Yes, of course.
Test every week.
Word.
And if anybody fail, you're out of the colony. Okay, you're on the colony.
Community.
I mean, yeah, community. By gunfire. But I'm not saying, and again, it's not a cult. It's not a cult. You know what I mean, you're just saying like, we can't allow you to tell everybody our secrets. But at the same time, we love you when you're there. When you're leaving, whatever. I mean, people go missing every day. It's not our fault. I never seen you.
We're so far into the woods that when they leave, like, we don't know what happened.
I don't know.
A coyote got mountain lion.
It's so funny. If we really did buy a big land in North Carolina, I think we will be watched so heavily by the FBI. They'd be like, "Oh, these people serious."
Trust me, I do plan on buying a lot of land in North Carolina, and say I am watched and I learn of it. I'm walking naked all over it.
Oh yeah,
I'll be naked everywhere.
Every day.
I will go straight up Tarzan in it.
I might just make it a little funny. Every once in a while, I might wear different type of Speedos. With the elephant trunk on,
Stripping outfit.
The stripper outfit, just nothing else on, just baby oil and stripping outfit on. And I'm just going to walk out into my big land for no reason. Just stand out there.
I do like the electrician strippers, just have a tool belt.
Yeah, that's it. They were like, man.
Tool belt on a hard hat.
They're going to be like, it's hard watching Matthew. Giddy. Anyway, but they're going to say it's hard watching Matt because that boy's always naked.
Right?
I'm like, yeah.
It'd be funny if they have an intern watching you. Someone who just turned 18.
It's a female. I was a female, and I hope I corrupt her. And then she wants to join the community. And she tells me all the secrets.
That'd be funny.
Isn't that what happened with the what was it?
Some lady helped out two people break out?
Scientology. It was a documentary, and somebody got converted.
Getting cleared, or I think something like that. Cleared.
Somebody got converted.
Okay.
And they start telling secrets.
Oh yeah, they I think that was like going clear.
And then they went back because they realized how stupid they were.
Yeah.
But they already told some secrets. We need to get this colony together. But
wait a minute. How
it's about
dare
that time,
they?
babe.
Hold on, before we end this. All right, this is why I hate our generation so much.
Okay.
So apparently millennials are rewatching White Chicks and calling it super offensive.
So?
Like it's
supposed to be offensive. That's what made it funny.
How dare you? First off,
people are just finding reason to be mad at stuff.
Now, are they mad because they put whiteface on? Or are they mad because
they didn't look nothing like the girls that they said they would?
But they look like legitimate girls, not
but
like
they
the
didn't
girls.
Look like the girls. So anybody that knew them, those girls, must have thought of them as ugly beasts.
Remember, they were also saying like they all got cosmetic surgery. Like they got their lips done. Supposedly they got their knees done so they get taller.
But they did. In the show. the girls were like that, but they didn't look like them.
Yeah.
But so that's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be funny because it was so preposterous.
Exactly.
But
here's my thing too. How tall were these girls? Because the Wayne brothers are what, 6
like
feet?
6 foot something.
Right.
I think
And
mom was tall as shit.
These girls are like 5'4", and now you're saying you grew that big.
People just want things to be upset about, bro. I don't, and this is why I don't concern myself with certain things.
I kind of like the uncut.
Because if this
uncut
world
version.
was stopped right now, like, let's just say something happened,
That meteor comes.
a meteor, or let's just say the Earth was like, I'm tired, I'm gonna stop spinning. All this doesn't even matter.
Yeah, like if the axis changes 2 degrees, like.
So maybe you're
Dang.
right. I do think that way. I kind of do think like, you know what? It could be worse.
Yeah.
Like doom could happen right now. Like it could legitimately everything just shut off and we all gone.
If it actually everything shut off, then I would have ran out. Just because you said like now and.
I'll be out.
And
too,
run out.
I gotta see what my kids.
And then
doing.
we find out it was just Marv turning off the light switches. What?
He would have got me. He would have got me because I'd have been calling home like, hey, everybody's okay.
Pack up.
What? Okay.
All right.
I guess everybody's cool. Fuck it. I'm going back to the community. I think I'm gonna leave my kids home when I do go to my community for 6 months, and then I take a month off, and then I come back for 6 months.
First off, it's a silent retreat. They don't. It's not a community. It's a silent retreat.
I like what you're thinking. I like this. Okay. What do they call those big orgy fests? What do they call them? I know the older generation got it. Like they're called something.
Here's the thing. If
Like
you don't know what it's called, you're not part of the group. I can't tell you.
Yeah, I guess it's over for me, yo. It used to be like, those events, it's always old people. It's always older people, which I ain't mad at. Do your thing, baby. Get your.
It's like the nude beach. It's all old people. I want to get that comfortable.
Really red. It's always a really red white guy, and he just
either that or a lady.
He probably just shaved. Or
No, not shaved.
He ain't shaved?
I don't think so.
Usually they shave.
No, because they have like that belly that's just over their Speedo.
Yeah.
Their hairy chests are just standing there with their chain.
There and they're old and they got everything on them is silver.
And they're staring so hard for no reason.
And they always some reason stops right in your view.
Yeah.
Like right in you could be laid out, chilling all the way in the back of the beach. And for some reason, these people will come from all the way from where they at, stop right there, let you see them in all their glory, and then pretend they someone call them and go.
Yeah, and you're stuck double taking because sometimes you're looking away, but it's like it stops right in front of you. So you're like, all right, time to relax. What the fuck?
And their ass is sagging because they never did a squat.
That's one thing I don't want. I don't want that old people ass sag.
And that's because their ass was never active. They never activated their glutes, and they never squatted a day in their fucking life.
That's the thing. I don't want to get old and stop doing it.
No, I'm gonna be thicky.
And then,
my ass gonna be nice.
I think that's my biggest fear.
Okay, when I'm an old dude, I want the nurse that comes see me. I want her to talk to me dirty. Right? I want to be like, Mr. Spellin, I want to give you a bath.
Bubble bath.
I'm like, that's how old I want to be. I want to be old and be able to rock it.
I think at that time, by the time we're that age, the hospitals, especially if we're getting close to our demise and we're just there, they'll have like VR, so you just put it there and you think it's a nurse, like a hot nurse, but
it's just a robot.
It's just some dude.
Oh no!
But you would never know.
No, but me, I'm always, you know what I mean? I can't. No. Even if I take off the VR,
yeah, your arms are there because you have the IVs on it. You can't go higher.
It's some dude.
You never know.
I can't. I don't have a choice in this.
You don't know.
Well, I only have a choice in the VR, not the
VR,
person doing the physical action.
That's it.
That's rape.
Not rape.
That's rape.
Nope.
That's
but there's one of those suctions, the Japanese like masturbation one.
Or like he puts it on it for me.
I don't know.
Is he doing the movement?
You never know.
He's not doing the movement.
All right. It's guy, but he's using a flashlight. Is it still gay? He's not touching your dick.
No, it's still gay.
He's not touching your dick.
Want devoted followers?
No.
Who leave their families for you?
What are you listening to?
Give their money to you. Give their bodies to you. Give up their lives for you. Consider you God and will kill for you.
Yeah. That's what I want.
This is our community.
That's our
Don't
community.
you want to become a cult leader?
Yes. I mean, no. I'm not like we're live. No. I mean, yes. No.
Tell me
Since the
more.
death of God, there's been a vacancy
No.
open. You could fill that void.
I can.
Here's how.
I am. The Realest Shit Talkers was brought to you today by the letter B for Bravery Studios.
Tell her that the trouble's on.
Things got really dark, didn't
Kind
it?
of like that.
I kind of liked it too. I don't know where we went today. Today was just me and Jack riffing, and it was fun. I liked it. Sometimes we just need to have a conversation.
Word.
You know, it was a lot to process. If you didn't make it with us, it's okay. I understand. Me and Jack's brain is kind of crazy, but it was fun. It was fun. It's nice to hang out with people and just have this conversation because this whole week's been a motherfucking challenge. It's
Word.
been a challenge, and it's only by my ego that I haven't went nuclear yet. Like, boop, like Cyrax from Mortal Kombat, you know? Boop, 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 boop. Press the button. And then you see the earth disappear. All right. So I want to thank Bravery Studios for allowing us to have this podcast. Also, my co-host Jack sticking in with all this craziness that be happening. And even though I got to slide over to his house later and go to a barbecue.
Don't make. You know what? You're not allowed to have food then.
I'm just joking. You
No.
know I want to come over, man. It's so good.
Sure.
Shout out to Joe, came through.
Word.
Shout out to this dry ass mouth I got drinking this stupid ass not stupid, but drinking this great ass Jameson. I wish Jameson would hit me up and be like, hey, we want to sponsor you. I'm like, you damn right you want to sponsor. I'll be drunk on this motherfucking podcast every day. Jameson would hit me up, told me, give me some tequila. Some tequila, wow. Irish whiskey. That's how good
Wow.
Jameson is. They got me forgetting where the fucking type of liquor it is. Anyway. The Real Shit Talks. Thank you for watching. YouTube, like, share, subscribe. Anything you do goes towards the podcast. The Instagram is TRST. The audio is TRST because we are TRST.
Word.